Instead of worrying about the cards that you weren't dealt with, deal with the cards that you already have. Hey you guys, welcome back to another Get Ready With Me. If you don't know who I am, my name is Reesie. This is my beauty channel where we come to slay, especially on a budget. And if you're new, don't forget to hit that red button down below and turning on your post notifications. So as you can tell by the title, we're going to be talking about mental health, depression, confidence, all of that, the heavy hitters, something that I'm struggling with today. So if you guys are interested in my, very basic makeup look and just my overall thoughts and a little bit of some motivation, then definitely keep on watching. Bye. Whew. Hey guys, I already started on my eyebrows. I already primed as well using the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. So this stuff is bomb. It helps just stick my makeup to my face and just make it flawless. So right now I'm gonna use my Bobbi Brown foundation. It has SPF 15 in it. Don't forget to have more SPF under this. Don't depend on foundation for just your SPF. We need to be protected at all times, honey. And here is how it is. I'm taking some setting spray. I love to use the Professionals or Professionals spray the foundation brush and just apply this as normal. But we're gonna get into it. If I don't mention a product, I'll probably pop it up on the screen like normal. I'm gonna get into it. Y'all, I've been told you probably like 2 weeks ago that I was gonna do a chit chat get ready with me, and it's been a while, like 2 weeks, and I still haven't gave you guys a get ready with me because my mind is not here. My mental health is not here. I'm gonna just keep it honest with you guys. I have been struggling. I have been having severe, I thought my anxiety was bad last summer, like the hyperventilations, all of that was bad. No, honey, it got worse. So if I'm like laughing or just trying to make light of a very triggering topic, that's my defense mechanism. Okay, trying to work on it. It makes me not want to cry about it, because if I get real emotional, I'll just start bawling, crying. And we trying to do makeup, we trying to be cute through our depression, okay? But anyways, now I'm going back with my LA White Girl Pro Conceal. So make sure you do the foundation first and then the conceal. So anyways, a lot of you commented, like I just asked you, hey, what should I talk about? I was hoping y'all was gonna talk about like more, light topics like relationships or friendships, very light topics, but y'all said mental health. And yo girl struggling out here. So I know it's like, and it's mental health awareness. Is it mental health awareness month as well as Women's Month? Let me know down below if it is. But y'all, I've been struggling really bad with my anxiety. I think it's just because I'm making up scenarios that's not happening to the point where it does now actually happen. Manifestation is real. Like whatever you think and speak, it's gonna happen. And that includes the bad stuff. So yeah, a lot of you guys look up to me as like, just the motivation, like hardworking. But in real life, this shit is like hard. Like life is lifing, like too much. So one is, yes, talk about motivation. How do you stay motivated to film and be consistent even when views, followers aren't where you want it to be? How you keep your mental in the right place, comparison, and just how you stay happy and not letting views and numbers determine your mood. Honestly, last year I was worried about that. I was having anxiety about that. Not gonna lie. Bigger problems came into my life to where it's like, now I don't even care if I get 1 or 2 views. Honey, my mental is not good. Like, my mom is struggling with, my mom is good though, you guys. but like today, this very moment I'm filming, she's in surgery to get cancer removed. Breathing, because I'm not trying to cry. Okay, so give me a second. I'm gonna take my Artistry palette, Ace Beauty palette, it's in Vintage Dawn. It has really gorgeous colors. So we're gonna use this. Probably just gonna use an old dirty brush. I'm going to be using Pyramid, the regular brown, just Pyramid. So anyways, back to just everything. I think what it is that the way I'm able to continue to post, continue to be consistent, even when maybe views are down, or maybe my mental health isn't there, or maybe traumatic is happening in my life, is because I created a habit. Like, I've been creating content for over 5 years. I have been using it as like a scapegoat. Like when I first started, I was just using it as like, hey, I want to be making money, all this. I want to create full time. And now that I'm doing it, more of my traumatizing experiences are happening and coming back from when I had in childhood, new problems that was happening in my life. And I'm just, how can I say this? The way I take showers in the morning is the way I create content. Like I created a habit to where it's not even like second thought of me, like, dang, I had to create content. Like, no, I don't even have to think about creating content. I just create it. And now that, my mental health isn't as great right now, and that problems is happening in my life, situations is happening in my life, I'm low-key using content as a scapegoat, if that makes sense. Like usually I would spend maybe from 7 to 3 o'clock creating content. Now I spend 7 o'clock in the morning to 8 o'clock at night creating content, because I'm trying, my best to not think about my reality. And damn, that's like real. Honestly, I've been reading a lot more just because I want to get to the bottom of why I feel a certain way and why I feel so victimized, because I play the victim a lot, to where it's like, oh, why don't I have this? Why don't I have that? Maybe if I was born into this family, I wouldn't be struggling like this. Honestly, I'm not motivated right now. Let's keep it a buck. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I'm so grateful and happy and blessed that I have family and friends that, step up. And, like my boyfriend, he actually goes out his way taking me out, like getting me out the house, experiencing life and what life has for us, and that the things that I'm going through is temporary. So, I'm so grateful for him. And I feel like, have a friend, have like someone who's there that can really bring you up when you are feeling at your lowest. And so if you're feeling like, you're not getting enough likes, and I'm a victim to this, but I try to tell myself, if I have this much time to look at other creators, compare myself to other creators, then I am legit wasting valuable time that I could actually be creating to become that type of creator, or even a better creator. I already said that, the problems that I'm going through, the mental and all that I'm going through, I'm low-key using that to create content. Like I am literally trying to create as much content as I can to mask how I'm really like feeling, how I like, I'm struggling financially. Okay, we're going to have to put out more content. We're going to have to do something different. When you're at rock bottom, it's crazy. Things start to line up for you. Things start to really like line up, and I don't know what I'm trying to say. I just feel like there is a mental warfare going on in my mind, because there's something going to happen that's gonna be big for me, because all this stuff, all these adversities and forks in this road is like, I'm over here like trying to not get hit as much as I am. And I feel like God, I asked for this. So the things that I am going through, the mental warfare that I'm going through, is me fighting the path that I've been asking for. I have to figure out, I have to get the help that I personally need when it comes to my mental health in order to get on to the next level. I think that's what's really stunting my growth right now. Like, a lot of people will say, you know, you're underrated, all that. And I realize that, and I've been trying to play the victim, like, you know, I don't know, I've been reading this book, Will Smith's book, and he talked about, instead of worrying about the cards that you weren't dealt with, deal with the cards that you already have. And that's been in the back of my mind every day. Like, I need to stop playing victim. Like, yeah, there's a lot of BS happening. I obviously probably am going to have to work a little bit harder than others, but when you read, I've been reading a lot of celebrity, like major celebrity stories, and I've been just seeing there's like a specific path that all these celebrities have. They're all different paths, but there's like a specific path. Like, they used what they had and they fought for what they had, and I'm going to continue to fight for what I really want. And yeah, and I feel like this mental warfare is literally like God testing me if this is really what I want. Like, honestly, each and every year, each and every month, each and every time I level up, it's a harder test. And it's like so scary, and it's so like mentally draining, to the point it's like it's not like I feel bad for people who want to be an influencer, but the mental of this game is so beyond. Like, you know how people, when you're first starting your YouTube journey or any social media journey, you feel like, dang, you know, what if I'm not this? What if I'm that? Not that. If you go in this game thinking you're not good enough, honey, when you start getting the followers, the money and all that, you still gonna feel the same exact way, worse. Okay, so that's why you see a lot of influencers, a lot of people on social media preaching about self-care, about mental health, because it is a constant work that you have to put every day, like journaling, going to therapy, all that. Even as a normal person, you should be doing that, but in this creator field, it is tough. Oh my gosh. The devil will play all types of games with you just so you can quit. And I've been wanting to quit. I'm not even gonna lie, I've been wanting to quit so bad, but it's because I made a habit out of this. And honestly, when you're at rock bottom, your creative juices will start to be even bigger. Like, you start to use the things you already have, and that's my problem. I wasn't using the things I already have in my house. I always wanted to get the new things, the new this, the new that. But here, honey, I'm gonna let you guys know, we're going to use what we already have. And God has blessed me with the tools and all this already, so I don't have to buy this new gadget because everybody wants to know the 5 different gadgets you need. Like, no, I'm not gonna overconsume and go broke. I'm not. And it's been a lesson for me, honestly, and I'm telling you guys this right now. You already have content in your home. Ooh, so the second question is, can you talk about how to use other social media platforms to drive traffic to your channel, and which you think is the best to drive your traffic to in your experience? In my experience, TikTok is the top contender. I literally don't get any new followers or subscribers or anything without TikTok now. Like, TikTok is the main source of, like, literally, I had my first, subscriber. I had my first ever subscriber come up to me while I was out in out at a party, at a a brunch party. It wasn't really a brunch. It was kind of like a nighttime party. And she came up to me. She's like, "Oh my gosh, your Reesie Diaries," or I think she said Love Reesie or Reesie Diaries. I follow you on TikTok. I buy all your stuff on Amazon. I was like, holy shit. I'm shook because I ain't never had nobody even recognize me ever. Okay, like, I had to give her a hug. I was just so happy that someone like noticed me. Like, it was crazy, and it was like so surreal that I had someone come up to me randomly. Mind you, I live in Los Angeles, so it's a lot of people out here, so it's not easy to see, people who Ooh, I put a lot on. Oops, I put too much on. Too much powder. So basically, TikTok is the GOAT. That's where majority of my, I feel like, loyal followers find me. A lot of people who shout me out show my TikTok, even though I've been in the YouTube game for longer. People recognize me from TikTok. So that's what personally works for me. It could be any other platform. I've seen people who tried TikTok and it didn't really work too well because they didn't hop on TikTok when TikTok was popping. I see a lot of people use Instagram to drive their traffic to TikTok, or not TikTok, to YouTube. But me personally, what works for me is TikTok is the GOAT, and then it just trickles down to all the rest of my social media platforms. So that's basically what I do. You could try to mimic that, but I feel like TikTok is becoming more saturated, so it is going to be harder to have other people try to follow you on other platforms until you niche all the way down, which I'm so happy I followed the trend. Not really followed the trend, but I seen a trend happening right before it happened, which I prayed to God for that. And I still pray to God, like, hey, let me find another social media platform or something that is going to catapult me to the next level and get more eyes onto my content. And so I prayed for that, and guess what? Pinterest came through, and now I see a lot of traffic from Pinterest going to my YouTube now. So utilize Pinterest and put all of your content on Pinterest. Like, Pinterest is so slept on, and I feel like people overthink too much when it comes to Pinterest. They overthink too much. Like, I even overthought too much when it came to Pinterest until I was just like, you know what? I don't care about no strategy. I'm just gonna post as much content as I have on Pinterest, and guess what? It blew up. And then over time, when I started posting, I started understanding like keywords and tags. I didn't understand it at first, but I still posted. And I think that's what kind of makes people stuck, is because they want to be so perfect. They want to do all the little hashtags and the keywords and the editing and all this at first. Like, they want to be 100% perfect the first time they do it. And mind you, I am 5 years in this game. I feel like I haven't started getting really perfect until this year. It's year 6. So it's like, that's stopping a lot of people. I'm getting hungry. So now I'm going to take my Sephora mineral powder. I'm glad you asked that question because I got a little bit better. The first question got me a little emotional because it was just, mental health is just a sticky situation. All right, so I just added some eyelashes and took the powder off of my face using the Sephora Micro Smooth powder. So yeah, I feel like I've been all over the place with talking, but I just wanted to, vent to you guys. So, Yeah, the other question is confidence in loving yourself. So honestly, I can't answer that question now. Maybe if you asked like 2 years ago me what I would say, I would probably have the answer for that. For right now, I don't feel 100% confident. I low-key am struggling with imposter syndrome. I think what it is that I'm questioning if this is what I really want to do with my life. So if you are already like, if you're questioning yourself, it's okay. Don't worry. I think it's just God or something in the universe is asking if this is something you truly, truly want to do. And it's going to come up a lot. There's going to be some days that you're going to be super confident and just, yeah, I look good, girl. I feel good. And there's days where I'm feeling right now that I don't feel 100% there. Like mentally, I am not there that what I would be usually. So if you are not feeling confident right now, girl, I'm in the same boat with you. I don't feel 100% there. Don't let social media, obviously I'm not going to, because I just feel like if I complain or keep telling you guys, oh, I don't feel good, I don't do this, I don't do that, you're gonna recognize me as just a Debbie Downer. And I don't like being around people who already like wants to talk about the negatives in their life. I'm always like, I want to be positive anywhere I go. But on YouTube, I do want to share with you my honesty and how I'm feeling, especially with my get ready with me's. I want to, this is like just a girl's talk. I need to let you guys know what's really happening. But when it comes to Instagram and TikTok, take that as a grain of salt. That's just me really having fun, because I feel like I have my funnest creating that type of content, just like of things outside of like beauty and fashion. I love posting about vlogs and just going outside. I love just maybe doing different hairstyles or fashion outfits on TikTok. But when it comes to hair, come and join me and I'll tell you guys the real, because everything's not like super perfect and okay, but I don't want to bring down anybody either. Like, I really just want to share with you guys that everybody has feelings, everybody's going through something in their life, and sometimes it's super hard to even talk about it, to even post about it, to even really how would you say it, to really hide this. I wanted to hide this from you guys so bad, but I just felt a movement in my spirit to talk to you guys about it and how I'm truly feeling, and that I'm going through a spiritual warfare right now. I have the Holy Spirit on one side and God on the other side telling me that this is what you asked for. Buckle up, girl, because it is a really, really bumpy road, but I promise you, things will subside. The waves will measure out. The sun will continue to shine even on your darkest days. And just me even saying this to you guys is motivating me and is actually like making me feel a lot better. Like, you know what? These problems are specifically made for me, and these problems that I'm facing is just preparation to what I truly, truly want in this world, and to truly serve my purpose into this world, and to truly serve God and sharing his glory and my testimony, that even through the deepest dark depression that you feel like the world and it feels like you're drowning. Like, honestly, it felt like I was just drowning the start of 2022 till now. I've just been feeling like I'm drowning like ever before. And I'm noticing it because I've been through depression before as a child, as a high school student, and I did try to commit suicide back then. That same feeling I was feeling is feeling right now, and I just feel like this is God testing me. Like, this is a trial, and this is what you want. You really gotta face your deep, dark, traumatic experiences that you've dealt with in your childhood now, and you need to heal from that. You need to share that. You need to be okay with what you've been through in the past, present, just so you can be able to move on in the future and do great things in the future. I don't think I'll be able to handle maybe scrutiny and all that if I'm not able to handle my own scrutiny and what I'm doing to myself. So yeah, guys, I'm surprised I even shared this with you, but I just felt a movement in my heart to tell you and to let anyone know, because I just know if I'm feeling this way, I know someone else is feeling this way too. I just want to let you know you are not alone, and please, please, please talk to your family, talk to your friends, even if it's embarrassing, because it was embarrassing for me. I am the person, like, I am the friend that people come to for their problems. I am not the friend who's like, girl, I feel depressed, I feel sad, I want to cry about everything, all that. I wasn't the friend like that until this year. A lot of stuff been happening in my life where I'm just like, I need help, I need support, I need community now more than ever. So definitely reach out to your loved ones, reach out to any and everybody. I know maybe some of you guys can't afford therapy. Me personally, I can't at the moment, but I know God will line it at anything. God will line everything up for me to get the help that I need. Right now, my family and friends have been super supportive and there for me every step of the way. I call them and just let them know like how I'm feeling right now. My boyfriend is just amazing. He just like helps me write everything down of all the things that I'm feeling. And when you write everything down of how you feel and go back, you realize everything is just fake. Everything is just made up. It's just your anxiety. It's just you my personal problem is me putting so much expectations on myself that I really don't need to. And then I'm very prideful. It's ew. It's such an ugly trait to be prideful. And I am just so prideful. And it's just, I'm trying to work on that. At all. Got that brown lip liner. I'm taking my NYX Butter Gloss. I don't know what color this is. Oh, Madeline. I'm taking my NYX Butter Gloss in the color Madeline. I love like a brown, I like a mauve color on my lips. Doing this is low-key like my therapy. So we're gonna do some more of this. So we're gonna get dressed. So this is the final result. You know, I wanted to keep things simple because I wanted the hair to be the star of the show with these highlights. Definitely check out my other video for the hair tutorial. But yeah, this is basically it. I hope you guys took something from this video and got to know me a little bit more. And you know, I feel a lot better talking to you guys, honestly, and just sharing how I truly feel and being transparent with you. You guys are my sisters. Like, thank you for even asking these really tough questions. Even if you didn't even really think that they were really that tough, they're kind of tough. But yeah, so let me know down below if you continue to like these Get Ready With Me's. Feel free to share your story down below or see what other topics that you want me to talk about on my next week's Get Ready With Me. So yeah, I'll see you guys in a little bit. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos, and I'll see you next time. Bye.